And we are back live here in Indianapolis. And right now, though, here comes Omos, the Iberian Giant, 7 feet tall, 400 pounds. And right now, this Iberian Giant is a monster and somebody you really don't want to mess with. No doubt about it in my mind here, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Los Iberia, weighing in at 400 pounds, the Iberian Giant, Omos! Well, the Iberian Giant Omos on his way to the ring, and something tells me right down the road that this Iberian Giant is a vicious monster you don't want to mess with. You think? Just look at the size of this man. Nearly 7 feet tall, 400 pounds. Yeah, well, this is a TNW superstar versus an HWF superstar. Knowing Jimmy Uso is going to be out here competing against this man, Omos. But who knows what's going to happen right here. Well, no doubt about it here, the Iberian Giant Omos. Right before our huge ACW Next Generation Championship match, the Monster Abyss versus Jimmy Hopkins. And here comes Jimmy Uso. And he's by himself here. And representing the Bloodline. From San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso! Well, Jimmy Uso in a fight for his life, and no doubt about it, this is a triumphant opportunity that he does not want to slip away right here. No doubt about it. Jimmy Uso representing HWF going up against a ACW superstar in the form of Omos. And there is no doubt in my mind that there is huge bad blood between Omos and, of course, Jimmy Uso. Yeah, we were told there was a backstage conflict between the two, but thank God for the security breaking it up here in Indianapolis. And no doubt about it, this is a war zone that we're going to be witnessing here live from ACW Divide and Conquer. And the Usos' chance beginning here in Indianapolis. Here we go. Omos picking Jimmy up right off his feet. No doubt about it. And Omos starting things off with a snake eyes off the top turnbuckle. And now Jimmy kicking him off. Leaping clothesline. Omos staggers. Another clothesline. He staggers. Flat over. DDT knocked him off his feet. And it looks like Jimmy Uso took the big man down. He's down. Omos down again and launched out to the floor. And dangerously low blow by Jimmy. Trying to keep this Iberian Giant out on the floor here, it looks like, to keep him down. Referee had a 2 count, says our senior official. Good thing it's not Tony Mama Luke. Yeah. Referee had a 3 count. Referee had 4. Referee at a 5 count here, and Jimmy launching Omos spine first off the barricade. Referee at 6. There's 7, and senior official telling Omos to get back in the ring, and it looks like he did. Broke the referee's count. Scaling over the top rope did Omos. Super kick to the gut and an uppercut, and Omos was staggering, landing right on the corner there. Uso chance beginning. And a running hip attack landing right on Omos. That one's gotta be it. No. Shades of the legendary Umaga. And my God, what a shot by Jimmy Uso with that running hip attack right off the corner. And Jimmy! With a single-legged Boston grab, and looked like that famous submission hold Jimmy Uso came up with locked in. But the Iberian Giant kicked him off. Running STO takedown by the Giant. Yeah, with this big monster here, he's doing whatever it takes to win. No doubt about it. And he slams him down right off that corner. Wait a minute. Omos is just backed up in the corner and told Jimmy, come on. If I think I knew better, I think Omos was trying to tire Jimmy out. Schoolboy, super kick by Jimmy. They connected it. What the? Oh, wait a minute. That's Edge's music. But Edge is a TNW superstar. What is going on here? I don't know. Uh-oh. Omos took advantage. Two-headed choke bomb. Cover. No. The Iberian Giant thought he had it. But Edge, what was that all about? I don't know. And the Fight Forever chant's beginning here in Indianapolis, Indiana. And Omos launching Jimmy off the corner, running elbow, connecting right in the face. And Omos taking something out of Umaga's playbook with that big thumb right in the throat of Jimmy. Jimmy launched right off the ropes. Big back body drop. Man, Omos taking advantage that this big monster will do whatever it takes to win here in ACW. Not that about it. Yet though, folks, coming up next, after this match is all set and done, Jimmy Hopkins set to defend his title against the challenger, the #1 contender, the Monster Abyss. Not that about it. And that big slam by Omos. That one's got to be it for Jimmy. 1, 2, and Omos wins. The Iberian Giant victorious, and he's walking out of Indianapolis with a big win tonight. Here's your winner, the Iberian Giant, Omos. Well, Omos victorious, winning that one by both power slams and all. Not that bad here, folks. Coming up next, Next Gen Championship on the line. The Monster Abyss going one-on-one with the champion in the championship match, Jimmy Hopkins, for the Next Gen title. Not that bad. That matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next.
We got the spin, 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 sun in my hands, ignite the fire. We got the win, 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 sparking it up, down to the wire. We got the spin, 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 here in our hands, we burning brighter. We got the win, 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 we let it, so we let it, we let it rip, 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 we let it rip, 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 Beyblade, rip, 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 Beyblade, rip, Beyblade, rip, Beyblade burst. We let it rip, 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 Beyblade burst. Surge. I'm a legend, day one, revolution, bring on what you got, prove yourself in the ring, knockout. I'm next level, pick it up, fight your battle, bounce up. Where's that spark, where's that fire? It ain't there. We got the spin, 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 sun in my hands, ignite the fire. We got the win, 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 sparking it up, down to the wire. We got the spin, 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 here in our hands, we burning brighter. We got the win, 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 we let it, so we let it. What? Rip, 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 rip. We let it rip, 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 rip. Beyblade, rip, rip, rip. Beyblade, rip, Beyblade, rip, Beyblade burst. We let it rip, 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 rip. Beyblade burst, surge. We let it rip.
And we are back live here in Indianapolis. Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it's for the ACW Next Generation Championship. And the Next Gen title set to be defended in a big-time match. And the Monster Abyss donning the black, which can only mean one thing. He's here for a fight, and he's not going to back down from anybody. No doubt about it. The Monster Abyss has been through so much in his career. Former NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And no doubt about it, former Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions with Crazy Steve. And a former tag team member of Decay, no less. Yeah, no doubt about it. Decay, one of the greatest tag teams in that organization's history. The Monster Abyss has been through so much in his career. And there is no doubt about it in my mind that the Monster Abyss is going to give it his all tonight and put it all on the line and get a shot at the championship. No doubt about it. This man has been through barbed wire, thumbtacks, and no doubt about it. He even had his war with Judas Messias and a big time war, and no doubt about it, during that barbed wire massacre matches he's had with none other than not just Judas Messias, but also in the form of none other than Sabu. No doubt about it. Last I checked, the Monster Abyss got turned into a human sandwich with those barbed wire boards. No doubt about it, Sabu was the one who won it. But right now, though, here comes Jimmy Hopkins, the new ACW Next Generation Champion. But we have no idea which show this young man might be heading to. But by God, this young man is an athlete. But hey, don't discount Jimmy Hopkins. And by God, there's no wonder why there's so much lightning here in Indianapolis. Not that bad. We were told that there were lightning strikes heading over to Las Vegas, Nevada in the area today. And let's just pray and hope they don't reach their way here to Indianapolis. No doubt about it here as Jimmy Hopkins makes his way to the ring as the ACW Next Generation Champion. This kid is an athlete, but former boxing superstar. Won a $50,000 reward, but couldn't get permission from his parents. But the rich kids, however, did not give him the money. But however, this young man won a lighthouse. It was like his own personal penthouse. No doubt about it. As you can tell, Jimmy Hopkins is not afraid of mixing it up. And he is here to fight. No doubt about it. But right now, though, let's go to our ring announcer for the introductions for this Next Gen Championship match. Introducing the challenger from parts unknown, weighing in at 352 pounds, the Monster Abyss. And his opponent from Bulworth Academy, weighing in at 207 pounds, he is the ACW Next Generation Champion, Jimmy Hopkins. Yeah, well, Jimmy Hopkins is an athlete. The kid is phenomenal. He's been through so much in his career, already arriving here to ACW, having that amazing match with the delinquent Duncan, who's got to be looking on backstage watching this. And something tells me that this is going to be a war zone here tonight here in Indianapolis. And no doubt about it, this is going to be a great matchup. Because we know that, folks, after this matchup, coming up next, Bianca Belair goes into Tornado Tag Team action with the ACW Women's Tag Team titles on the line in the form of the champions, Tari and Melanie, taking on the tenacious challengers, Bianca Belair, and who we're calling just CJ for short. No doubt about it, she arrived at ACW late last Wednesday night and pulled off an amazing tag team match with Bianca. And this time it's Tornado Tag Team action for the ACW Women's Tag Team Championships. Well, it's all on the line for two of the greatest individuals in ACW's history. Cover of the match. Is that it? No. The Monster Abyss got the left shoulder up at 2.5. And what was that? I think Hopkins is showing signs of frustrations. I think he's mocking Doink the Clown. If he's doing that, then it looks like it's a hard message delivered. Diving leg drop off the top rope. Shades of Shaggy 2 Dope. And right now, though, Jimmy Hopkins from behind. And now Hopkins, gutbuster on Abyss. Yeah, well, the Monster Abyss putting it all on the line here, trying to do whatever it takes to become the Next Gen Champion any way he can. And a clothesline right over the top rope. The Monster Abyss, a legend in his own rights. Knowing coming up in our huge main event, that Happy Corbin goes one-on-one with Belle Dizora for the ACW World Heavyweight title. And with Cool 412 at ringside, no less. No doubt about it here. Yeah, well, the Monster Abyss is already fighting with everything he's got here. Yeah, well, Colt 412 did become personal bodyguard to Bill Dizor last I checked. But whatever it's about, I think we may not know. No doubt about it. Referee at 6. And Alabama slam by Abyss. Referee at 7. Well, yeah, Abyss needs to get it back in the ring. He can't win the title due to a count out or disqualification. No doubt about it. And, whoa, Hopkins has got him up. The TKO connected on Abyss. Cover, could he retain it all right here? No. And the monster Abyss got the left shoulder up, and Jimmy Hopkins can't believe it. His girlfriend Zoe must be looking on in attendance tonight or somewhere back at Bulworth Academy. And no doubt about it in my mind, this is a war zone. And an arm drag right off the top rope, and the match is still going on with a lot of heart and soul on the line. And, whoa! A sleeper hold, Shades of Taz, looking like the Taz mission. More likely looking something straight out of Samoa Joe's playbook. The Coquina clutch, locked in on Abyss. Yeah, well, the monster knows that hold too well, and he just escaped it. And whatever the situation is, folks, no doubt about it, this is a war zone. This is a war, no doubt about it. It's just that things have really intensified enough here on ACW. What more could happen? No doubt about it. And a facebuster by Abyss. Yet though, folks, we were told from the floor that coming up this Wednesday night, the Kongs are going to put their tag team championships on the line once again, but this time in a normal tag team match in an open challenge. No doubt about it, big splash by Abyss, taking Jimmy Hopkins down. And Abyss, big right hand. And Hopkins got caught into a power slam by Abyss. Oh man, Abyss getting fired up now. What's he gonna do now? Discus, whoa! Another discus right hand by the monster Abyss. What's he gonna do now? Black hole slam, black hole slam, cover, 2. No! Jimmy Hopkins kicked out at 2.5. The monster can't believe it. Going for something there, but Hopkins took advantage. And a rare European uppercut with European flavor connected around the back of Abyss's head. And a DDT, my God, on the concrete. Referee at 3. And an arm breaker going right into an arm bar on the outside. But this is not a false count anywhere match, kid. You gotta beat your opponent in the ring. Referee at a 4 count here. Referee continuing to count at 5. And a knee breaker. Trying to aim right for that man's knee. My God. Hopkins is a desperate young man who will do desperate things to retain his title. Yeah, well, Hopkins is going up top. Diving elbow drop right to the spine of the monster Abyss. Launching himself like a human missile. 1, 2, no. And Hopkins is irate. Running neck breaker. Diving knee drop, and Abyss moved out of the way. Clothesline by the monster. And another black hole slam. Cover. 2, no. And Hopkins nipped up. Going for a running clothesline. 3rd black hole slam. 3rd time's a charm. Cover. 1, 2, no. I guess that 3rd black hole slam wasn't enough. And the monster Abyss can't believe it. And now that big monster fired up, and he got caught. TKO by Hopkins. Hopkins with a TKO. That one's got to be the end of that one right there. Cover, 1, 2, and Jimmy Hopkins is still the champion. Hopkins wins. What an amazing matchup. What a match. Here's your winner, and still ACW Next Generation Champion, Jimmy Hopkins. Hopkins victorious and is walking out of Indianapolis, still the champion. And right now, though, folks, stick around. We're not through yet, because coming up next, the ACW Women's Tag Team titles on the line. The champions, Melanie and Tari, go 2-on-2 in a tornado tag team match with the challengers and #1 contenders, Bianca Belair and CJ. Oh, that matchup is huge, and it's live, and it's next.